And welcome back to another Zwift race. So this is the stage 4 of Zwift's September monthly racing series. This is the Get Rolling series. This is what is this? R.G.V route in France, and a little bit different. So there's about 75 people in the races. Cat C race. This is sort of middle of the day on a Friday on the East Coast here in the U.S. So it's I guess getting to be like prime time ish over in Europe. So fair amount of people in the race, and the course is about pretty much flat for the entire first half. And then there's a kind of hill right in the middle as we go over like this. This is like an aqueduct, and then it's like some fun little like rolling type hills out to the finish. I've done it a few times, and I do like the rolling hills at the end, but it almost always ends in a big bunch sprint finish. So I knew that I didn't have much of a chance in the sprint finish at the end. So a little bit different this time. So somebody in the group chat while we were in the pens getting ready said, "Hey, I'm going for the overall monthly like leader list. Can you help me improve my time?" Basically, like I won't sprint at the end, but if you could sort of pull me as fast as possible along the route, that'd be great. And look, I mean, like I said, I'm probably not going to win this race anyway. I'm just doing it for fun. So I said, sure, I'm happy to help. I'll do a few pulls and try to get you along to the end, and try to improve your overall time, because they do these monthly series. They do have like an overall leader kind of leader list, I guess, for the month. So they take your best time on each stage, and then they have like a overall classification type system set up for the month. And you can do it more than once and improve your time. So he says he needs a couple extra seconds. So a few of us said, okay, sure, we'll kind of do a team time trial type and see what we could do. The other reason that I kind of want to do that, other than just kind of being nice, and it's kind of cool to help out somebody else in the community. And I think most of the people in the race would probably do that. Just because it's kind of fun. It's not super competitive most of the time. So the other reason I wanted to do that was because a lot of the time I never ride in the front, so that's definitely not how I typically ride. It's like against my style. So I kind of want to, try out something different and see if I can do that, I guess. So it might be interesting to see what happens if I take a few pulls in the front, instead of, just sort of sitting in the back of the pack most of the time, which is what I would typically do. So I was curious how that would go. Spoiler alert, it did not go well. I mean, it went all right, I guess, but I lost touch with the front group sort of about halfway, about 20 minutes in or so. It took a few hard pulls, and then kind of died at the hill halfway through. So I mean, I probably took harder pulls than I normally would have if I was just trying to take the front, but it was interesting to see how that worked. So for the first 20 minutes, you'll see the timeline at the end, or maybe I can try to put try to pop a timeline up. But the first 20 minutes or so, I have quite a bit higher average power than I did for the last 15 or 20 minutes, because I was in that front group. And you can see the couple hard pulls that I took. You'll see the spikes up into the red. So it's interesting. I mean, I don't typically do that, so it was tricky trying to recover after something like that in the pack, but still stick with the front pack. So it was hard, obviously. but it went about as well as expected, I guess. It's typically not hard, but it's difficult normally for me to stick with the front pack and then put in a nice sprint at the end anyway. So, I'm typically just kind of hanging on to that front pack and, ending there. So to take a few pulls in between during the race, it's not a surprise that I wasn't able to hang on. So nothing too exciting with the actual race. I'll go ahead and speed up the middle section, just so you don't have to look at me struggle through that. Then we'll pick it up again maybe half a mile or so from the end. Okay, and about a mile or so to go from the end, and I've kind of latched on to as a small group of about 4 of us that was sort of back here, and I'm kind of dead at this point. Obviously, I've recovered a little bit from the beginning 20 minutes, but I'm still quite tired. I think my fan also crapped out in the middle of this race, which made it even worse. So it was very hot. But I wanted to kind of see what I could do for the end here. So like I said, these little rollers at the end are kind of fun. It's just up and down, and so they're sort of fun to ride around. But I wanted to see basically if I could take off from this little group and finish with a nice effort. And I do end up doing that, which was exciting for me. We sort of saw that little gap open up and kind of pick it up towards the last half mile or so, which was exciting. Yeah, it's good. Like I said, it's a completely different style than I would normally race sort of off the front. I normally wouldn't do this, but it was kind of cool to see that it's just a different way of riding, different style. So I wound up with just a little higher effort to finish up. I knew I had a little gap on the guy behind me. We're running for 37th place, so it's not like we're gonna do a huge sprint at the end. But it was fun to do, and you'll see a little the little timeline here for a second, and there will be kind of a clear spot in the middle where I drop off, and then pick it up again towards the end, and you can see it on the power curve too. Been a good like 10-15 minute ish power curve, which was it's just good to see. I think maybe one of the next ones I'll try doing like a nice like 2 or 3 minute effort, see if I can boost up some of that curve at the shorter end. But anyway, so that's about it. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.